off-season stream here. Wrapping up here in 2024. We got some exciting news out of our coaching staff in replacing Lauren Walker. We were able to pick up a new offensive coordinator who's more aligned with the system that we really have in place. So we get Sam Burks. He was out of Arizona, fresh young coach. Unfortunately, Lauren Walker was let go by us. So heading into the 2025 season, we are going to have Sam Burks at offensive coordinator and Tony Morris, who has retained his position as the defensive coordinator. We're excited. We're going to change the playbook here right now. So it's actually set to Bowling Green Pro style. But let's take a look. Where we need to find where it has their playbook information. Where would I see that? Staff moves, maybe? Here we go. Sam Burks. It just says pro style. Okay. Well, there's nothing specific out of that since he actually wasn't from a school at all. He was just a new young coach. I don't think he's held a coordinator position before. What was his alma mater? Let's see if they have a pro style from where his alma mater is. If not, then we will go to default. Just a very generic one if needed. So let's go back here. His alma mater was Arizona. So let's see if Arizona has a pro style playbook. If not, then we will just go to the generic one. Arizona, there it is. So heavy on the shotgun, works well for now, especially with our running backs. It's going to be a zone heavy run scheme. Maybe J.J. Cody's able to take a step up and we could do a little bit better in the passing game, but we're going to lose Nick Nash. I have no idea what the talent coming in is going to look like. We do have a couple young prospects, especially at wide receiver, that will likely start right away, but it's going to be difficult. So we finished this season 9-5, very successful. We do get the bowl victory versus Middle Tennessee State. It was 25-24, I believe. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Yeah, here we go. That was the New Mexico Bowl. We won 25-24. And Cody finished the day 3 touchdowns, 282, no picks. Also ran 13 times for 36 yards, so he had a really good day, and we get the win to cap off a huge, huge season for the Spartans. And if we we take a look at here, recently, 7-1, they won the Mountain West pandemic year. Follow that up with 5-7, and then a 7-5 and 7-6 record to boot for 2022, 2023. But yeah, 2024 is the most successful season this program's had since 2012. So Bob Dilly did a heck of a job here, year one of this 5-year contract. So we're going to plow ahead here, moving to the offseason. We are very excited to see what we can get. And there you go, Manu Ojinaka, the tight end out of Santa Ana. He signs. We're pretty happy with some of the tight end talent we're able to recruit here. But we'll see how this plays out. So we're going to take a look here at players leaving. This is going to include sophomores or underclassmen who are just not particularly thrilled. So Pollard is looking to leave. Starting middle linebacker, it's the coach prestige. I mean, we're going to try and keep him. And Jordan decides to stay. That's awesome. So next up is Egett, the quarterback. I think we can let him go. Left end Westbrook, sophomore. So he's going to head out. Sterling Westbrook. Let's see if he gets picked up anywhere. Harbart's looking to go. He's gone. About our center, Lays decides to stay. Collins wants to go. We'll let these other players test the waters here. But the main thing is we got Pollard and Lays to stick around. Pollard is the big one. We could even redshirt him. Redshirt a senior, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna move on then and head into the next week. Transfer portal and off-season recruiting. We have 32 folks on the board. I say we dump all of these guys and we'll see what's available. We are only going to target players who are interested in us. If they're in our pipeline and have no interest, they have to be below our legacy rating, the stars. I think we're at 2.5, so we would only be able to target 2s in that sense. Okay, this already looks pretty good. A lot of middle linebackers. Alright, so we filled up the board. We're going to take a look at some of these dudes that we haven't scouted yet. We do have 675 to use. Pilgrim, I don't need to worry about him. These safeties we're coming across just don't really have a lot of speed. Okay. Sean Luke looks pretty good. Oh yeah. 5'9", 175 out of South Central. I like that. Six-two, 194. Alright, let's take a look at who's interested exactly. We're going to circle through, get back to national rank, and just go from there. We like Luke. Lave. Yeah. Just a sophomore out of Utah. I like it. And we can change these guys' positions too as we see fit. You can see a lot of middle linebackers, so let's check out Olevo, also out of Utah. Yeah, he's good. Eugene Brooks, the freshman right guard, he looks really good. Santorinios, pass coverage, the junior. He's more of a traditional in the pocket type middle linebacker. He's got good instincts for the pass, but he's not especially athletic. But we can certainly bring him aboard. Definitely playable. Here's Trent Walker. Looks serviceable. Nothing really sticks out. He's got good size, but that's really about it. Here's the transfer freshman, McLaughlin. He's a good athlete. We could use him. Here's Sumlin. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like this kid. We're second behind Arizona. He's got good size, athletic, 70 zone coverage. Yep. Here's Jaden Landrum, right outside linebacker, listed as pass coverage, and he's got good zone coverage. Teron Williams, 6'3", 190. He's pretty solid. I could see him doing well. Grummy's still hanging in there. Hayes. We wasted a lot of points there on scouting, so we're just going to hope some of these fellas are available, because we are going to have a good stash to spend on. So let's just hope we have a little bit more time to work with these guys before they make a decision. And unfortunately, senior receiver Nick Nash did not make his way to an NFL squad. Definitely one of the better weapons in the Mountain West. He did lack a certain athleticism, but he had a lot of skills. But we will wish him the best of luck moving forward. And just out of curiosity, we're going to pull up our team records to see if Nick Nash made his way into that at all. So on the career, nothing doing. Let's check the season. Nick Nash, 93 catches last season. That was awesome. Yeah, he did very well. He just had, he probably finished with about 1,050 receiving yards on 93 catches. That is excellent stuff. And how about just for a game? Did he do anything? Okay, so nothing in terms of game records for him, but he does walk away with the single season catch record. So that's pretty impressive. So we're gonna head into week 2. Okay. All right, so that gives us 435 hours to spend right now. This is good stuff. Is there anyone crazy I'm missing here? Transfer portal, let's go back. Yeah, I think what we have on the board is probably going to be it. So we got some big time hours. Jason Pilgrim, this guy has so much talent. We're gonna set up a visit for him. V. I think we'd have the edge on focusing with the proximity to home. So let's do this. That should give us a pretty good boost. Ikeju Yuba out of Honolulu. He's into it. Luke, turn the tide. He's into it. Boy, he fits that chalk mold, and he has 98 speed. The transfer junior. Wow. That could be something. Let's schedule a visit now. Fresno's there. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. We're gonna throw a whole 50 at him. This guy has that much potential. This is a good week for the halfbacks we're recruiting. I think that's going to pay off pretty well. Wide receiver, we came in just needing one. We got one to sign already. And Lindsay. At 6'3", 188, he's going to give us a playmaker that we really haven't had. His short routes, we can throw him in the slot right away. He can kind of replace any action that Nick Nash had. But he has the potential to be even better, in my opinion. So Trent Walker, the junior, we kind of highlighted him before. He's actually a pretty good route runner, especially in the middle. We're currently in second for this with Nevada, so I think we're going to throw some extra points at him. Here's Teron Williams, another bigger bodied wide receiver, good athleticism. And we're in fourth to Fresno. Tight end is a big one for us. We already had Ojinaka sign. And he's a pretty nice player. Khaled is the big run blocker, and we are currently in first with him. We can schedule a visit here. Proximity to home. I think we can go ahead and pick that one. We'll throw 10 his way. We had another, was it Tinker? I think it was 6'2", 244 Temecula. I think it was. We are in first place over Arizona State. We could throw 10 and we could do a visit. Proximity to home is big. So that should give us a nice boost there. Offensive line, we needed a left tackle. We needed 5 guards. We're in second for Zylstra right now. Let's just throw 25. Medeiros. We'll keep that there. Here's the guards. Some of these one-star fellas. There just wasn't really a lot of interest at the O-line. for athletes coming at San Jose, but we'll work with what we have. We'll look to kind of assess the talent. We can adjust positions if needed to fill any gaps, but we'll have to figure it out. Scotty Hayes. He's up to second. We're behind USC. I can't imagine we're going to win this, but we can certainly put in some effort. Let's push that up to 55. We'll wait on. We could just wait on visiting for now, get some of these points back next week. We have 25 left. Pfeiffer and Childress signed. These guys, to me, are going to fit in perfectly with this 3-4. 80 power moves for the sophomore. And Childress, 74 finesse, good acceleration, good strength. Impact development trait for for Austin. So, some really good signings there. Larry Lugo, that was a big one. Star development trait, 80 acceleration, 85 strength, good power moves. We're going to be good next year. Landrum, do we have anything into this guy? We're behind Wyoming. We got 25 into him. We'll just keep that for now. Lane Miller, 91 acceleration, star development trait. He's super athletic, can play the pass. We are pumped to have him. Crummy is right there too. We're going to actually go a little harder on him. Santa Rios. We got 10 in on him. We currently have him at second. He's a good interior linebacker. There's no doubt about it. Not especially athletic, but smart. Good zone coverage. This guy's a little more rangy. Good speed and athleticism. Can tackle, pursues the ball carrier well. Welcome addition if we can bring him in. But we are currently out of hours, so we're going to advance the week and see what we get. All right, so nothing doing in that week. We're still behind Fresno. We're going to schedule a visit. Got $1.85 left. Ulave, we're down to 4. Boise State. Boise State, I'm going to make a note of this. Players we lose in recruiting, seeing them down the line. From Utah. Play style. Maybe we can steal this guy. Let's boost this up to 40. Schedule a visit. And playing style is a big one. We have an A+. So we might as well roll the dice and see what we can get there. Again, behind Boise State here. I think we're just going to do the same thing. Love it. Let's see what kind of boost we get out of that. Brooks, we are at 4th now. UNLV. Playing style's a B-. take some out of merchant. We'll just keep 5 on them for now. '81 speed is a safety. That one just doesn't sit good with me. Looks like we do need a free safety. Carter Schultz. Yeah, might as well take a shot on some of these guys. We're not even going to scout them. The other guy was Sandoval. We'll just throw 25 at him and see what happens. So we're going to move into the next week. This will be the 4th. Oh my God. We got Pilgrim. That's phenomenal. That is excellent. Okay. So we're back to 280. Pilgrim was huge. We've actually taken the lead on Rayshawn Luke. That's great. Can't do anything more with him. We're just going to leave it as is. And Trent Walker takes his talent to Washington. We are going to keep track of that. Teron Williams is still on the board. He's in second. We are second to Fresno State. We can set up a visit here, though. Proximity to home is an A-. We're going to highlight that. Might as well. We could use the talent. Tinker, the 3-star out of Temecula. We have him in first. We are absolutely going to give him some more. Call it 2. Why not? Zylstra, he is slow. Yeah, we're going all in on Sandoval. Hayes, the 3-star, he commits to SC. Make sure we have a good lead on some of these guys. Okay. Landrum, nice. He likes our philosophy here. You'd be a good fit. Oh, we gotta keep Crummy. Come on. We gotta keep Crummy. Oh, you love it. Damn. Oh, we actually don't even have enough for him. That gives us 5 points. We have a... Okay. Can we give him 5 more? We can. Woof. Good schedule a visit. Carter Schultz, we don't even know what we're getting. My goodness. It gives us 25. Can we shave off some more? We need 40. I want to give it to that strong safety. Oh yeah. This will give us enough. Not Carter. Sumlin. We can't. We can't offer it to him. Really? Why is that? Well, we can give it to and give some to Crummy. Yep, we can certainly do that. Sumlin. And Carter Schultz, the transfer freshman out of Pasadena. A bit of a wild card. We'll see exactly how all this plays out, but we are very excited to say the least. So that is going to exhaust all of our hours, and we will finally get a look at what kind of our final roster is going to look like here. All right, let's take a look at the commits. We get Sumlin. That's awesome. Carter Schultz as well. National Signing Day. Did we not get some of these guys? Let's go through it. Fresno State. Oh, man. That is... Well, we should get a chance to play against him. Ray Sean Luke. Ugh. So we end up signing Yukajiba. He's gonna be good, but Luke, my goodness. They get Teron Williams as well. We get Tinker. Nice. Very good. Khalid signs. So that's just an awesome tight end class coming in. Some really solid dudes. Tinker could be interesting. I like his potential for catching the ball. We didn't get a single tackle to commit. We do get some lower tier guards on board. No centers. Landrum goes to the Cowboys. I like that. Jaden Landrum. Just typing these in so I can kind of keep track of their story arcs as we move on. Miller signs. Manu Crummy goes to Fresno State. That's a guy who we had won just about all season, and they very much came in and just took it from us. So we just end up with Miller and German, and that's okay. We don't get any of these other transfer portal linebackers, but it's all in-house, all at the Mountain West. No corners. Sumlin was a huge grab. Transfer, freshman, big time playmaking ability. We are happy with that. Carter Schultz, we have no idea. We haven't scouted him. We do get 2 kickers. No punter, and that's it. So all in all, I mean, between Pilgrim, Miller, we got some really talented dudes. Let's take a look at what we can do here for positional changes. Pilgrim comes in as a 70 right off the bat. Cody, the starter. Boy. We had him as a captain. I think we're going to remove it from now. Can't say we would really deviate from him. But we're going to give some of these guys opportunities. He went 22 and 10. He ran the ball really well, too, despite only having 139 yards. Did have the 6 touchdowns. But there is talent at this position. See the 3 juniors. Feel like it makes sense to even persuade one of them to go. Just to give them an opportunity. We're going to redshirt Pilgrim. His deal breaker is proximity to home. He's fine. I can't wait to use him. I will just say that. Chalk Bates, the freshman, Yukajuba. We're going to redshirt him as well. At receiver. Okay, so they still don't have the athletes listed. We're missing our freshman wide receiver. This is tough. We didn't really get a lot of interest at this position, and it shows. Tight end, this is the big one. We bring in Ojinaka, Khalid, and Tinker. I mean, we could redshirt all three of these guys. We got Stewart, Steinbeck, Copa, Kalawaya. So we're pretty good there. I am a little concerned with our offensive sets and the talent that we have. I feel like we need to be using a lot beefier sets on offense, but do we have any exceptionally good blockers by chance? Khaled, 6'2", 257. I don't really think that's good enough. We have one right guard currently. We could kick Felton inside. Yeah. Hale at right tackle. His pass block is actually pretty good. Yeah, so this guy should be a right tackle. I don't know why this seems backwards. And then we'll put Hale at left tackle. And then we should be good there. Okay, that looks better. We can see the freshman here, Childress. He's going to move the left outside linebacker, and we're probably going to start him. Pfeiffer, he's going to play at right outside linebacker. I'm excited. Woo! So left end, Hola will stay there. Roney, he's got decent strength. Let's see what our... So Newell... We could move... No, we could keep Newell at D tackle, but Lugo we could move to right end potentially. Or we could just redshirt him. We're probably just going to redshirt him. There's Childress. He's behind Norwood. Yeah, we might redshirt him. I don't know. He's not really looking as good as I thought he was going to be. How about Pfeiffer? He's just a 65. Good strength. We move him to left outside linebacker. Yeah, Pfeiffer's a 65 there. Childress. Speed rusher. What do we have here? Hurst. Okay. Middle linebacker, we have Pollard. Miller is not listed. German's a 58 coming in. It'll be Pollard and Miller. They're going to start together. We're going to use Miller a lot. Dansby leads the corners along with Harvey. Womack, whose special teams efforts were amazing. There is Sumlin, 66 overall. Revis, just the 70 as a senior. Reese, Turner, Goodwin. Look at these guys. And there's Schultz at 66. Man coverage, no. Zone coverage, yes. He's a decent little corner, or safety, rather. At free safety. Tough. I like the talent, though. Some good depth there. 2 freshman kickers. We'll just redshirt one of them. That is it. Training results. Let's take a look. We are headed into season 2. Pollard jumps up about 6 points. Dansby to an 85. Matthews an 82. Brown an 82. Cody 79. So he does not improve at the same rate despite playing all season. Matthews takes a big jump. As does Emmett Brown. Matthews' throw power is an 85. He's pretty accurate. Good on the run. 84, 79, 69. Man. Talent-wise, he has gotten a lot better. Taking a look at the tight ends. Copa Kalawalui, 6'4", 219. His medium route running, he's good. Yeah, the thing is, he's not really. His athleticism isn't really something that jumps off the page. It's actually in line with everyone else. Plus, Stewart has all the other intangibles. Interesting. Dylan Lee. Okay. Yeah, we have some decisions to make. There's going to be a lot of positional battles, I can tell you that. I think we're going to play a lot of snaps on the practice field, and really make our decisions off of that. I want this to be as realistic as possible. Let's take a look at some transfer potentials. We are completely full. Let's go by position. Hmm. Boy, let's send Emmett Brown out. He's talented. Let's keep this between Matthews and Cody, and let's just see if he goes anywhere. There's the freshman Lindsey. I think, yeah, he's gonna play right away. We're not gonna do anything there. We got a lot of tight ends. I don't want to do. Maybe we can get rid of a strong safety. 2 seniors. I think we'll just keep what we have. Custom conferences, we are now going to reconstruct the Pac-12. Let's get Cal in here. Let's get... I don't know if BYU is ever in there. Arizona, Arizona State. Pac-12. Pac-12. Oregon for sure. USC. Washington. UCLA, very nice. Stanford. Is it not? I think it was. Either way, why not? They're our rival. And if we get good enough, and actually if we win another conference title, we'll make the move. Just want to make sure there are no other contenders. I don't recall if BYU is in there. Let's add them. You know? 11 there. Conference rules. Yep, we will keep it as is. All right, off to next week. Custom schedule, we're going to dive right into this. Central Michigan, Texas, Stanford, Old Dominion, and all... I don't really care for that. Mississippi State. I don't think so. Could have a rematch of the New Mexico Bowl. Why not? Kansas. What are we thinking here? Tennessee. Some of these teams are loaded. Let's go Louisiana Tech. And then number 7, Missouri. Rematch versus the Aggies. San Diego State, Nevada. I don't see Stanford. They're not available. Tulsa. And we'll beef up this game here. Could take on Cal. Colorado. Let's do Colorado. What do we have? 3 away, 5 away. So it's 5-1, 5-4, 6-4, 6-5, 7-5. So let's completely even this out with a home game versus Tulsa. I like that. That looks like a good one. Alright, we're going to set our depth chart and then we'll call it there. We're not going to get into any of the early season recruiting stages, so we're just going to walk through this and then call it. We're going to keep the competition open between Cody and Matthews. Pilgrim will be redshirted. So he's going to be off the table. We're going to unleash him next season. I can't wait for that. I think the biggest thing, really, I want Lindsay here. I want Lindsay in the slot. Sub linebackers. We're going to want Miller. He's a good pass rusher, Justin Stearns. Norwood's pretty good as well. They'll come in nickel situations. I like it. Excuse me. So Pollard, here's Lane Miller, number 19. Can't wait to get him going. Yeah, left outside linebacker. We're gonna get Pfeiffer starting here. Yeah, maybe a little redshirt them, you know? They're talented, but not like that talented. It's even Miller, like, we're making a little sacrifice just to get him starting here. Red shirts, Pilgrim, absolutely. Yep. This will be Chalk's last season. Lindsay is playing. The trio of tight ends will be red-shirted. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Melvin Wagner. Where the hell have you been? Oh, he's good. Melvin Wagner. Lugo. Childress, we're gonna hang on to him. Do we redshirt Dansby? I think we're gonna redshirt him. Why not? That way he can start with Pilgrim. We'll redshirt Ricci. Carrie Sosa comes back, so we're ready to go. We are going to keep all this the same, actually. Let's hop into the sliders. We're going to make a few minor adjustments. Accuracy for us down, as well for the computer. Interceptions at 30, 35 here. I think we're good. Yeah, no, I'm happy with everything. Okay, next video we're probably going to take a look at what some of these new players look like on the practice field and kind of use that to make a decision as far as what we're going to do for the starters. So we're going to call it there. And until next time, adios.